Hi everyone, Beulah Scott, occupational therapist, and
Mike, the physical therapist.
And today we're back to talk about 3 exercises that we want to go over. And we chose these because they are good for the stress relief and for tension that people may be experiencing now during this time of, obviously COVID-19, not only concern about the disease itself, but also, the financial stresses that people may have. And people may be also experiencing the stress of having to teach your kids at home, and just all those stresses that are around at this time. These exercises will be great to relieve that tension in that upper body. I do them. I really like one of them. That's my favorite that I like. And so we're going to review those with you. And
these exercises will also improve the strength of your postural muscles. A lot of neck pain comes from having poor posture with rounded shoulders, forward head, tight upper traps. But these 3 exercises will help improve the strength of those muscles to help you hold your posture up while you're sitting at the computer or watching TV.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sitting around going on right now. So.
And a lot of times, when we sit, we tend to just round, shoulders or that positioning. And after a while of that, you start to feel that tension in that area, your neck and your upper shoulder areas. So we'll start off with exercise.
Do the shoulder roll.
Do the shoulder roll.
Okay. We'll go sideways. And what you're going to do is you're going to lift your shoulders up and then roll them backwards and then depress down, and then continue to do that. You'll do 10 repetitions of this.
Oh, and that feels really good.
And like we were talking last week, 2 sets of 10 repetitions on doing that. Okay. Now, the other part of it is starting with going backwards, lifting your shoulders up then, and then going forward. This will work the muscles in the opposite direction. Okay.
And that's still the first one.
That's the one exercise, both of those. You
back,
want to go both ways.
And then the other one is forward.
Yep. And then the next one is called the scapular retraction. And what you do is you take your shoulder blades and you just squeeze them and pinch back as far as you can. Hold it a second and then relax. Pinch, hold it, and relax.
And that's my favorite one. I really, really like this one. I feel a total stress release when I get that.
And this is working the muscles for strength in the back of in between the shoulder blades. And it's also helping stretch your pectoralis muscles out, because when they get tight, that helps make your shoulders move forward. So it helps with both of those.
So you can actually feel it, that good stretch out here in this area.
So, okay, and then the third one, you could do it either standing up or sitting down. It's called your upper trap stretch. Let's stand this way for this one. And then what you'll do, we're going to stretch this side. So you put your right arm behind your back, grab the top side of your head and pull over. Okay, and you want to hold that for approximately 20 to 30 seconds. This isn't doing 10 repetitions like the other exercises. This is strictly a stretch, so you want to hold it for a full 20 seconds to get the maximum amount of stretch for the muscle. Okay.
And if you can't put your hand behind your back, you could do the seated, where you're actually seated in a chair. And you can use the arm on the side of the chair to actually pull.
And you want to do this each way, at least 3 times each direction. You can do it up to 5 times, but you need to do it at least 3 times. And remember, you got to hold it for at least 20 seconds each time also.
So those are either standing or sitting. You can do that one, yeah. And if that is too much for you, the stretch, you can start off without putting your hand behind your back or without holding on the chair there, and then gently ease into it as you're able to do that stretch.
Yep.
So
Okay.
That covers those 3 stretches there. As usual, I'd like to tell you, before you start any exercise program, make sure you talk with your physician or your physical therapist and make sure that they are okay with those particular exercises for you to do. So always check with them before doing any exercises. So thank you for listening, and until next week, we'll be back.